Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 70 of Direwolf20's server play series. RichardG just got done doing a little prank on me, I think. You having fun over there, RichardG? Watch out, stepping on that pressure plate. He placed a, one of those portal gun HEP shooters right underneath the house. Oh, what happened to you, Doug? How'd you die, Tog?
I linked to your book.
Yeah, you need to get added to my security system.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. Let me turn it off, and you can come back now.
Remind me never to go to Dyer's house, ever.
Yeah, you want to be careful.
Is it safe now?
I think RichardG did that, actually.
Is it safe?
No, because he turned on my wireless frequency.
I mean, like, I was in your house yesterday. Issue. Wireless red zone is unsafe. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when Richard is around?
Especially.
Any cobblestone is unsafe when Richard is around. Come on.
Alright. Yeah, let me know when it's safe to, like, go get my stuff.
It should be safe-ish.
Hey, fish.
Ish.
Ish.
Don't worry, guys. I'm ready to revenge.
No guarantees.
RichardG's
Where am
hanging out
I
outside.
for
I
one?
hope the range on this is enough. Let's see. Hey, Tog.
Hey.
Did you get all your stuff back?
No, because I think all my stuff is up there, and I'm down here.
There we
He was
go.
disintegrated. He fell for his own trap. Yes, watch out for the pressure plate inside the house by the door.
Oh, you mean like the one that I just walked over?
Yeah, if you
Decoy.
stand on it, it'll
What?
kill you. Oh, now RichardG's breaking the plate, huh?
I'm quite certain some of the stuff wasn't mine. Like, a lot of the stuff. Did he, like, die here, too, or what? There's all this junk.
Did you get your stuff back, RichardG? Don't quite have enough for this yet.
I think we're
Okay.
still sorting stuff out.
Okay. Alright, he's working on getting his stuff back. And he's doing it inside my house. What I should have is another wireless receiver here.
Well, apparently there's stuff that is neither his nor mine because we keep throwing it back at each other.
Enchanted sword, huh?
It's standing right in front of him. He's not. He needs to like go pick it there.
Got it? Now.
He's digging down into your defense station. Maybe I should leave. Wait, why is there... why is there this yellow grid above me? I better get out of here.
Let's see if that did what it was supposed to do.
Something just stole all my stuff.
Yes, it did.
Why?
And Richard's too.
Didn't you see my message to leave?
Yes, like 100th of a second before the searching for illegal goods.
Okay, so if I ever die or carry nothing I care about.
The area defense. Warning, you are now in my scanning range. You are searched for illegal goods.
Stole all their stuff.
Yes, he did.
Well, the victor goes to spoil that.
Alright guys, I'll be back in a minute as soon as I get RichardG his stuff back, maybe.
Keep cobble on me.
Cobble is the allowed item. So, and look, by
cobble
putting
is
a chest next to the thing that steals your items, it puts all the items in the chest.
Oh.
That's funny. Alright, I'm dropping some items on the ground. You guys can figure out whose is what. I'm clearing out the allowed items in the inventory here. There was a resupply mining turtle.
Yep, that was mine. I think all these were my items.
It might have gotten to you
seen
first.
anything that wasn't mine.
Thaumium sword sharpness 3, is that you, RichardG? And linking book to base, that's somebody's.
That's mine, again.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to test. Alright, so let's see now. Hold on. If I put this in here...
So what kind of a chest is this, anyway?
Alright, I'm activating the security station again. It shouldn't steal your items this time, Tog. But it's still stealing RichardG's. Alright, RichardG wants his stuff back. I'll give him the stuff I have. Wahaha. That's a warning, RichardG, because I'm going to soon have a base that has that kind of field on it all the time. I'm not getting pranked with a
like
Hep
this
shooter
one
again.
This base or a other base? He
I don't know.
gave you boots, Richard.
And zombie what? Flesh?
Who cares about zombie flesh? Really?
And you're eating the zombie flesh?
Well, I had this piece of corn, Richard, but you apparently don't want it. I don't think it is mine. Maybe it is, though. I was attacking some zombies in my... or some skeletons in my farm. I may have broken a piece of corn. You see how he spells it, Jane? Seriously?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
It's very
Very mean.
doing that.
Very good.
Alright,
guys, we'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna head...
Alright guys, we are back and hanging out with Grom at the moment. He's over checking out nuclear reactors. Pretty awesome. Looks like he's using my design for the reactor, the same thing that I used. Looks pretty good. Also, yeah, that looks pretty solid, right? I'm not missing anything here. He's a little nervous about turning it on. I warned him not to build it so close to his house, but he's living on the edge. He's being a little dangerous here. So, looks pretty neat. Alright, we'll be back in a few. Ooh, looks like Grum's got his reactor up and running. He just turned it on, got some damage taken on the items here. That doesn't look connected to me, but maybe that's a bug. It is charging up though, so just visual, I'm sure. It doesn't look like that's connected. Weird though. Yeah. Cool. Looking good. And guys, I am back. I want to set up my nuclear reactor again to start getting hooked up and running and all that good stuff. We are joined on the server by a lot of people all of a sudden. Azanor's hanging out, and Player, and Covert Jaguar and stuff. I don't know who all's on TeamSpeak.
Hello.
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 Yeah, there's Tog and Soren. And I'm placing down my remote thermal monitor. Huzzah.
And Jaded. And Jaded.
Yeah, Jaded's here too. And I've got a... Come on, pick up the turtle. I found my turtle. I'm happy about that. Alright, let's try this out now. Alright, so he's got power. That's what he needs. And of course I cheated these in because I lost them a bit ago.
Yeah, what's up?
I like it.
You like it? I fixed all kinds of color issues.
Awesome. I was like, I'm not typing and noticed my name was Cyan. Like, oh, yay.
That should be
And
good.
it
I'll
should
put
be
a
on the
test
server
it.
too now. Like, your name should be colored on the server.
Well, it has to be because I don't have your mod installed right now.
No, what I mean is, like, before, if you talked on the server, it would be white. It only translated colors that went between programs.
Oh.
Now it works on the server properly.
Cool. Definitely some tick lag on the server, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit.
I blame Soren for that.
I do too.
I haven't done anything just yet. I plan on killing server in a few minutes.
Hey, what's up, Asma?
Alright.
I am recording, but how's it going?
Yeah, it's going fine.
Sounds to me like Thumbcraft is a pretty big hit, by the way.
Yeah, it looks like that.
I'm definitely enjoying it.
Well, I don't know what these things do.
I like the levitator blocks.
They are fun.
Cool. My reactor's running. Nice. And it's being monitored by the doohickey.
Dude, gotcha.
Yeah, the doohickey.
Technical
You know what I mean?
Next to the thingamajig?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatchamacallit?
Not that one, but yeah, next to the other one.
Trying to test, you know, burning the thing up. Come on, generate heat. I'll play with it later, just to make sure that the heat sensors are working and everything.
Happened to CPS from like 2 minutes ago.
If things explode, we'll know why. I might want to build a new base. I haven't really decided yet if I want to do this or not, but I'm kind of thinking of building up a new base. That's like a bit of my plan.
Working on it.
Guess I can take myself out of cheat mode now. Yeah, I had to cheat those items in because we lost them during the last update. I forget which version update it was, but we took the thermal expansion, or the thermal, the nuclear control off the server, and then, yeah, no longer had access to it to have blocks there anymore. So the ones I had placed a couple episodes back were dead. So let me get situated here now that I've got that back up and running, and I'm going to look into building a new base. I want to be here while you demo. Oh, okay, yeah, RichardG wants me to demo his nuclear control stuff. And there's Asinor. What's up, man? Alright, RichardG. I will get a turtle, because now RichardG made it so that the MISC peripherals add-on can read the industrial craft add-on for nuclear control. It's a golden computer. It's a block. So I need a golden computer and a block. Okay, I'll go get one, and I'll be back. And guys, I'm back. Made myself an advanced computer, and everybody else is just hanging out. But what? I need an Eye of Ender here, RichardG. Like I have one of those.
Actually, if you have an Ender Pearl and you have a blaze powder.
I know.
Like, come to them at the mob trap.
I need more blaze stuffs.
Give me.
I have enough for now. I just have to get some more for later.
Ah.
And then I need other stuff that's complicated. I like how the Tech 2 version requires a nether star. Alright, how about I get all these items I need, and then I will be back, guys. And guys, I think this is everything I need. So let's see, nuclear reactor reader thingy goes in there with these guys here, and some of this, and just a little bit of redstone, which I should have a piece in here. Cool. Alright, RichardG, I've got a nuclear information reader, and I've got a golden computer. So let's see what this guy's all about. We're going to head over... Now, do I put the nuclear information reader where? On the nuclear reactor? Yeah, I know next to the computer, but where does it go to talk to the nuke? Or do I use those cards? A link card? Okay. Okay, so I need a link card. For now, I'll just use the one that's in here, just to make things easier. Reactor sensor card. Cool. Okay, so now that should be able to read the information from the nuclear reactor. Okay, I'm ready. Cool. Ooh. Looks neat. It's telling me that it's running, and which is true. You have to give it a little so it's just a colon.
It's title, not little.
Yeah, M doesn't seem to be working. You can change it between heat and time bars. Oh, okay. That looks cool. So I guess the time number is how much time it has left to run, because my reactor is pretty much about to die. Like, the uranium cells in there are almost gone. Okay, so that's ticks remaining, and that's heat. So what else can it read besides heat and time remaining? Cool. Not too shabby. All right, cool. No, I'll wait for them to die, because they're going to die in a few minutes here. Alright guys, we'll be back in a few. I'm going to leave the reactor here for a minute. RichardG, if you want to watch it, and when it gets close to wrapping up, you can go ahead and turn it off with the manual kill switch. And then we'll watch it kill later. Grum wanted to see how I'm setting up my mass fab. And, you know, making it so that the regulator keeps things going. So I'm going to show him this real quick. Dum-diddy-dum. That'll do. I'll be back when he gets on TeamSpeak. Alright, so here's the basic gist. If you come down here a little bit, I guess, would probably be the easiest. The regulator there is the orange block. And if you right click, you should be able to open up the interface on it. Have you messed with the regulators at all?
No, not at all.
Okay, the way it works is the left side is telling the regulator what kind of items it can accept and how many. So like if items are traveling through the tube network and pass by this machine, like a stack of scrap will be let in here, or any number of scrap, I think, because of the setting it's on. And then the middle slot is your buffer. So like, you know, if a bunch of scrap comes by, it'll kind of build up inside the middle. And then the right slot is how many items you want to keep in the inventory it's attached to. So you can see it's facing up towards the mass fab. So basically what this is doing is it's saying try and keep 2 scrap in the mass fabulator at all times. And if it's happy, the regulator emits a redstone signal. And if it's not emitting a redstone signal.
Okay.
So if we get ourselves some scrap here, or I'll just like throw a stack of something or other in here. I've got my recyclers over here.
What is that whole stack of?
It's basically buffering. So I can have a whole bunch of items flowing here at once, and they'll build up inside the relays.
Ah, right, it just perpetuates down.
Yep. So the scrap will get pumped through and wind up coming through this line here, right underneath the timer. Wonder if I have any upstairs by chance. No, I don't. That's okay.
Well, it's actually not getting pulled from the... I see 4 on the right-hand one. Ah, the left-hand one is getting pulled. The right-hand one isn't.
It'll pull eventually. Basically what happens is when the retriever ticks, it'll pull from the nearest inventory. So if there's something in the left, it'll pull from there. And then when there's nothing in the left, it'll pull from the right one.
Where's the retriever?
Under the ground back here. And then the sorting machine sends it up the pink line. And from there, it goes into the relay that's right next to that block. See the relay there? That's kind of like a buffer, basically, to hold any excess. And then it shoots them into the regulator. And then you can see the state cell there. Basically, like, when the regulator is emitting a redstone signal, it lets the state cell push a redstone signal forward into the NOT gate. That just gives it a 2-second delay before it cuts the redstone signal to the mass fab.
User was moved to your channel.
I'm missing the NOT gate though.
Oh, it's right in front of the state cell. It's the other gate that's there.
Ah, okay, I haven't actually used that one yet.
Yep. And then just a redstone signal with cabling that goes into the mass fab. Pretty cool. Alright guys, we'll be back in a few minutes. Also, Grom, I need you to make a security card.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I am back. Now, as part of wrapping up this episode, and by the way, the server hanging out with these guys, Tog, Jada Cat, Soren, and Player, and I think most people are on. Alex is on, TeamSpeak with us, King Lemming. Lemming, how come I never see you on the server? Neptune Pink's on with us, Shadow Dragon.
He hasn't played since March.
I know, but like, playing can sometimes give inspiration.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to wrap this up. I just want to get this pushed out. And,
cool. No, don't, I'm just saying. Also, like, I always get nervous of burnout, Sometimes people code too much and never play the game, and then they get burned out.
That's why I play so much.
That's why we kind of tried to force Elo into playing on a couple different servers so she can start playing and not,
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide where I want to build my new MFFS-oriented, kind of almost like a base. I'm not even sure if it's going to be my primary base or a backup base. I don't know. I have a couple plans. Like, I have some ideas. I'm not going to lie. I'm just trying to decide where I want to live. So how about I find a nice place to hang out, and I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, we're back. I found a nice place I'd like to hang out. This nice desert wasteland with some cool red hills in the background and maybe even a little desert nearby. I call this place my new home. So I'm just tidying up the land a little bit. Taking care of, making things look nice. All kind of the same. Just because. Oh, that changed. Wrong blocks. That was cool. So I'm having fun getting this set up. Now what I'm going to have here...
There's the link for the new TeamSpeak so you can see what the layout is.
Thank you, sir. So what I'm going to do here is get everything kind of situated, maybe even start building a house, and this is going to be kind of like modular force field system central, if you will. Hey, CPW joined. Awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to tidy up this area, build a little house, and then this might be kind of where I make myself a whole new home. I might leave my processing system back in my main base going, just because that's working out pretty well. But I think I'd like to move all my items and stuff here, and maybe even set up like a whole modular force field system type setup where I have security, and I have, force fields, and maybe even some other cool stuff that I have kind of an idea for. Not entirely sure yet if I want to work it out, but we'll sort it out between, the next few episodes. So, new build starting now, getting this thing all set up. And we're back, guys. And these guys are talking a little bit of shop, so I was going to record while I get this new house built before we wrap up the episode.
Well, so the actually, you know what I was planning on doing? This is likely to happen now. We've got branch building going fairly soon. The API is pretty much going to do away with the concept of block and item as we currently play with them. Okay.
The only thing I know how to do.
They're going to be replaced with sort of generic things that can have actions associated with the various things that can be done. And most likely, what we're going to try and do, in my thinking, is we're going to replace a lot of the current way that you override blocks with sort of a generic capability mapping kind of thing where you can map various things to capabilities. At least that's sort of how I'm visualizing it in my head, having talked to Grum a little bit about this. So there's going to be some new sort of fairly generic stuff coming along in Forge/FML in the near future, aimed at sort of trying to start emulating the API a little bit. That's going to come, and will hopefully provision sort of the ability at first probably just to bind queryable generic mappings for blocks. So one of them might be movability property as a generic property. But there would be other properties as well, because there are other things that you might or might not want to be able to do with blocks and items. And ultimately, I would expect all properties to end up moving to this system because I think that's how the API is going to work. So, you know, and for GenFML, I'm going to try and fight an uphill battle against the API. We're likely to try and take the API and extend it to add in the capabilities that you have right now. So that kind of thing is sort of active in my mind right now, is thinking about how we map these things onto API data. So.
Oh, sounds great then.
Yeah, and as I say, one of the first things is going to be some sort of generic property.
Not sure like what this
because some of the use cases we were thinking of is like the other day where we had the crash when you put a CC computer on a frame and tried to move it. Or,
yeah, now that was actually a coding error on what the fuck is this place?
Well, another use case would be something that that a mod dev could say, I don't want, say portal gun, you go pick this up.
Yeah.
Are you checking out my teleporter room, CBW?
No, there appears to be some chickens somewhere. By the railway line.
Railway line?
Underground railway line.
Oh, okay. Maybe my chicken farm's leaking. Let me go check.
No. It's not that there's chickens there, but I just heard chickens.
Oh,
That must be your new farm that's over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. The idea is that we definitely need some sort of generic property mapping capability that allows for mods to declare interest or declare lack of interest in certain behaviors that might be implemented by other mods.
Like frames.
Because, like frames, like portal guns, like all sorts of things. So, and in fact, you can express an awful lot about blocks and items based on these kind of property mappings. So, expect that kind of stuff to come soon. Probably as I work on IMC, I'm probably going to start expanding that kind of system towards this. So, but anyway, it's stuff that I've thought about already. It's just time.
Yeah, I was letting this recording going while you guys were talking because I thought it sounded cool. And
that's fine, Direwolf. That's all right. People need to know. And well, today we just had the first pre-release for what's probably going to be 1.46. So we haven't finished with 1.4 yet.
And here I thought we were done with 1.4.
To be honest, at the moment, I think that we're just going to ignore it until it actually turns into a 1.46 pre-release. I don't think there's any concerns about fireworks changing the fundamental game code.
They're doing fireworks in 1.4x. Why don't they just wait for 1.5?
I think that they're supposed to be in, based on what Jeb was tweeting today. He wants them. The reason he's pushing a 1.46 is because of he wants to have fireworks for New Year's, and the Redstone update's just not going to happen in that time frame.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because the Redstone update, part of it's going to be rewriting the renderer, which is so huge it's not funny. That's going to be that's going to be worse than 1.3 in some ways, I think.
Alright guys, so I just made my linking book and I'm ready to link back and forth between my new house and this one. So I'm going to wrap up the episode here, and then we'll be back next episode in 71 to see how that new area that I'm going to live in turns out. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed checking it out. This is Direwolf20 signing off on episode 70, and take it easy.